What would you do if staying faithful meant facing death? This is the story of Daniel, a man whose faith was tested in the heart of a roaring lion's den. In the mighty kingdom of Babylon, one man stood out above all others. His name was Daniel. He was wise, honest, and filled with an extraordinary spirit. King Darius saw his exceptional qualities and planned to set him over the entire kingdom. Daniel was trusted above all others, a beacon of integrity in a powerful empire. But success often attracts jealousy. The other high officials and satraps watched Daniel's rise with envy. They couldn't find any fault in him. No corruption, no negligence. He was faithful in everything he did. So they schemed. They decided to use his devotion to his God against him. If they couldn't find a flaw in his character, they would create a law he couldn't possibly obey. They went to King Darius with a cunning plan, flattering him with words of loyalty. "O King Darius, live forever," they began. "All of us, the high officials, prefects, satraps, and governors, have agreed that you should make a new law. For the next 30 days, anyone who prays to any god or man except to you, O king, shall be thrown into the den of lions." The king, pleased by their apparent loyalty and not suspecting their true motives, agreed. A single signature on the royal decree would change everything. The law was signed, and according to the laws of the Medes and Persians, it could not be changed. They had set their trap. Daniel heard about the new law. He knew the risk. He knew the terrible price of his daily prayers. But for Daniel, his connection with God was more precious than life itself. So he went home. He went to his upstairs room where the windows opened toward Jerusalem. And there, just as he had always done, he got down on his knees 3 times a day and prayed, giving thanks to his God. He chose faith over fear. The scheming officials were watching. They found him praying and rushed back to the king. "Daniel," they accused, "the one from the exiles of Judah, pays no attention to you or the decree you signed. He still prays to his God 3 times a day." When the king heard this, he was deeply distressed. He realized he had been tricked. He spent the rest of the day trying to find a way to save Daniel. But the officials reminded him, "Remember, O king, that no decree the king establishes can be changed." With a heavy heart, the king gave the order. Daniel was arrested and brought to the lion's den. As they prepared to throw him in, the king said to him, "May your God, whom you serve so faithfully, rescue you." Daniel was cast into the den, and a large stone was rolled over the mouth of the pit. The king sealed it with his own ring, ensuring no one could interfere. That night, the king couldn't eat or sleep. He tossed and turned, his mind tormented by what he had done. But down in the darkness of the den, Daniel was not alone. When fear surrounded him, God surrounded him more. An angel of the Lord descended into the den, a radiant light in the terrifying dark. The angel gently shut the mouths of the hungry lions. They became as calm as lambs, lying peacefully at Daniel's feet. He was safe, protected by a power far greater than any earthly king. At the first light of dawn, the king hurried to the lion's den. His voice was filled with anguish as he called out, "Daniel, servant of the living God, has your God, whom you serve so faithfully, been able to rescue you from the lions?" He waited, his heart pounding in the silent morning air. Then, a voice came from the den. It was Daniel. "O king, live forever. My God sent his angel, and he shut the mouths of the lions. They have not hurt me, because I was found innocent in his sight, nor have I ever done any wrong before you, O king." The king was overjoyed. He commanded that Daniel be lifted out of the den. When they brought him out, there was not a single scratch on him, because he had trusted in his God. The king then ordered that the men who had falsely accused Daniel be thrown into the den, along with their families. Before they reached the floor of the den, the lions overpowered them. That day, King Darius sent a new decree to every nation and people of every language in all the world. "I issue a decree that in every part of my kingdom, people must fear and reverence the God of Daniel. For he is the living God, and he endures forever. His kingdom will not be destroyed. His dominion will never end. He rescues and he saves. He performs signs and wonders in the heavens and on the earth. He has rescued Daniel from the power of the lions." Daniel's story teaches us a powerful truth. Faith doesn't always remove the lions from our path. Sometimes, faith is what sustains us when we're in the den. It reveals who protects you in the den. It's the quiet confidence that even when we face our greatest fears, we are never truly alone. The challenges we face can become the very places where we witness God's greatest power. Daniel's unwavering trust turned a death sentence into a testimony of divine deliverance. It's a reminder that true strength isn't the absence of fear, but faith in the face of it. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey of faith. If this story inspired you, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more stories that uplift and encourage. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next video. Remember, no matter what den you find yourself in, you are not alone. Thanks for watching.